for Ganesh Chaturthi, we always land up making ukdiche modak for our Gannu Baba. But today I thought let's make something different. How about a Keshar Bhat? So I'm going to quickly make a Keshar Bhat this time for Ganpati. Besides the ukdiche modak, okay? So heat 3 to 4 tablespoons of ghee. And now just add a few spices to this. I'm not talking about spices, but whole spices. A small piece of cinnamon, 3 green cardamoms, and 3 cloves. You know, these are the spices that give a beautiful fragrance and an aroma and a taste to your Keshar Bhat. Now here I have soaked 2 cups of basmati rice, which I'm going to add to the ghee and fry it for 2 minutes. Now after sauteing the rice for 2 minutes, just add double the quantity of water. The only difference is I have taken saffron infused water for this because obviously it's a Keshar Bhat. So for 2 cups of soaked basmati rice, I'm using 4 cups of water. Now just mix this well and allow the rice to cook. We don't need to cook the rice completely, but to about 80 to 90%. Now just simply cover this and cook it on a medium to low flame till the rice is 80 to 90% done, okay? So you can see what a beautiful color the rice has got. It's got a lovely lemon yellow and there's a little bit of water left. Now at this point, we're going to add 1.5 cup of sugar. Just mix this gently. Now just even out the rice and cover this and cook it till the rice is done and all the water has been absorbed by the rice. Now while the rice is at its final stages, we're going to also saute some dry fruits which we're going to garnish the Keshar Bhat with. So I'm going to heat a tablespoon of ghee. Take absolutely any dry fruit of your choice. So I'm going to add a few soaked and peeled almonds, about 10 to 12 cashew nuts, a few pistachios, and just saute it for a minute. Now that you can see the cashew nuts are turning nice and golden, just add a few raisins to it and shut the flame and just remove this in a bowl. Let's see what's happening with the Keshar Bhat here. It should cook in another 4 to 5 minutes. So now what we'll do is just add all the sauteed dry fruit. Cover this again and let it cook completely. So now after 5 minutes, the Keshar Bhat is ready. You can see the rice is also nice and separate. It's not too sticky. And now we'll remove this in a serving bowl. So the Keshar Bhat is ready and it's absolutely an easy peasy recipe. I'll tell you the reason why. Because when I was expecting my son, I had a tremendous craving for Keshar Bhat, and you know, Abhinay had picked up one book called Annapurna. It was like a Bible for Maharashtrian cooking, and I'm talking about 27 years ago, 26 years ago. And you know, he went through that book and found the recipe of Keshar Bhat and it surprised me by making it. So I have lovely memories attached to this dish. So please try this recipe, let me know and keep watching Smita Dev, and happy Ganesh Chaturthi.